I'm Emily and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made a stamp for my small business using just my Cricut and some basic crafting supplies that you could get at Michael's or any craft store near you. So I wasn't looking to spend a lot of money on making this stamp. I thought it would be better to go to Michael's and spend like $5, $10 getting the supplies. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's a really good alternative for people who want to kind of add something different to their small business but aren't looking to spend a lot of money. And also, it was just a really fun project, so I don't regret it. Let's get into it. So starting in Design Space, I already have the design that I want to use for my stamp made already. It's just my logo. But the thing is the font that I chose is a little bit too thin. So I'm going to make the font a little bit thicker, which if you want to see the tutorial for that, I made a video on how to make text thicker in Design Space, which I will link below. So I'm going to click on the DIY part first. And I'm going to click on offset at the top, and I'm going to just make it 0.015, which will just make it like the tiniest bit thicker, but it does make a difference. So I'm going to click apply. So I'm going to just select the text and the offset. So I'm just going to drag my cursor and select both of those and go to combine and hit unite. So now that that's ready, I'm going to go to the other portion of the text and same thing, click on offset, 0.015, apply. Select all, combine, unite. And then the last step is I'm going to select everything, combine and unite it. So now it's all going to be cut together. And then once we get to the mat here, I'm mirroring the image. It's gonna be backwards when you look at it, but then when you're actually using the stamp, it's gonna come out in the right direction. So for fabrics, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to figure out something that worked. I went through like 3 different types of material and I used like the more pressure setting and it really like wasn't cutting. I found that if I used stiff felt with more pressure, it cut a little bit better. So now these are the things that you will need to make your own stamp. So you're gonna need some clear crafting glue. This is the glue that I've been using lately. Some ink. And then this is just for the base of the stamp. So I wanted these cute wood blocks. You need a sheet of some crafting foam. This is how thick it is. I'm going to cut out a section of the foam and place that onto my mat. Next, I'm going to glue together 2 of the wooden cubes. I'm doing this now because the glue does take a little bit long to dry and I just want to make sure that it has enough time. And I'm just making sure that they are lined up and flush with each other and scraping off any of the excess glue. So then we're going to set that aside and it's time to start cutting with our Cricut. So using the settings that we chose before in Design Space, I'm going to cut my foam. And like I said, it took me multiple times cutting it to get it to cut through. It still didn't cut through like completely clean, but I did get it to the point where it wasn't an issue. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the blocks that I glued together that hopefully are dry now. And then I'm going to just take a marker and outline the shape on the extra foam that I have because we're going to cut it out and glue it onto the stamp. So as you can see, this is the size that we need, so I'm gonna cut this out. And we're gonna set that aside and go back to the piece that we were cutting with our Cricut. I'm very carefully weeding everything out. It did cut through most of it, but it wasn't completely clean, so I did have to just kind of like wiggle my weeding tool around a lot to get it to separate. I'm just doing that with everything. This is just a little bit of a closer look as to what I'm doing. I'm getting it to separate and then pulling it away from the rest of the foam. At this point, I have everything all weeded and ready to go. So I'm going to start by taking the DIY first and just base everything off of where I'm placing that. So remember, like before, it's gonna be backwards. So I'm taking the DIY and I'm flipping it upside down, and this is technically the back, so I'm going to be gluing this side. And then I'm placing that onto the other piece of foam that we had cut out earlier and just pressing it down, making sure that it's flush and wiping off any excess glue with my nails. I'm just gluing it down a little bit more because the Y didn't want to stay down. After that, I'm repeating the process with the rest of the letters. So I'm just making sure that it's glued down, and then I'm just like cleaning up any extra glue. And then once that's dried, and it shouldn't take too long, I'm gonna glue the foam onto the wooden blocks. I'm pressing it down, making sure that it's nice and even, and again, just wiping off the extra glue. And once it's dried, your stamp is all done and ready to be used. This is how mine turned out. And here I'm testing it out for the first time on a piece of computer paper. I think it turned out pretty good for a homemade stamp. I wanted to test it on some tissue paper because that's what I'm going to be using it on. And here's how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more of my content, just leave a like or a comment and subscribe to my channel so we could be friends, and you'll get notified when I post new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!